Today's video is part 3 of riskiest things women do in relationships with men. Yes, I totally get it. The riskiest thing a woman can do is be in a relationship with a man at all. So let's get on with the video. This is part 3. I have all the videos in a playlist if you want to check out parts 1 and 2. I have another part that I will work on tomorrow and post. But today, part 3, we are talking about the riskiest thing a woman can do in a relationship with a man is be a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home girlfriend. People tend to change, whether that be for the better or for the worse, once they get a little bit of power. In this case, the power is the fact that they now make the money and you depend on them for that money. The moment that you give up your ability to make your own money and control your own money and do what you want with your own money is the moment you are now in the danger zone. There's no doubt in my mind that there aren't some women who stay home who have husbands who are amazing, who do right by them. But more times than not, once they are the sole breadwinners, they start acting a little funny. Now, they just want to give you a little stupid allowance, like you're a child. Now, you have to start explaining to them why you want certain things, why you need to go buy something. Now they're saying that they can't do anything around the house. They can't take care of the kids, their kids too. They can't do nothing. They now get to come home and be a slob while you are going until the wee hours of the night. And they're going to say, well, this is because I pay the bills. I once saw a video of a woman who admitted outright that if she ever found out that her husband cheated on her, if he ever lost his mind and started abusing her, she would be stuck. She would not have anywhere to go because she does not have any money. Now, I realize that for a lot of people, childcare is just too expensive and it just makes more sense for them to stay home. And I also understand that for some people, they just don't trust anybody around their kids until the kids can talk. Those are both very valid reasons to stay home. My only suggestion in those situations is please either prepare for that and start saving money so that you have a little nest egg in the bank that only you have access to, that only you know about, right? Or somehow, like when he's off from work on a certain day, get a little stupid part-time job for a couple of hours. It'll do you some good to get out of the house, have some adult interaction beyond your four walls, and to be making some kind of money. I suggested this over on TikTok once, and there were so many women that were like, I can't do that. I can't work. I'm tired. I can't work outside the home. I gotta stay. I can't do that. Yes, the fuck you can. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I cleaned houses. Sometimes I would have little part-time jobs here and there. I tried my best, even though my ex-husband at the time sabotaged my efforts. I still tried my damnedest to make some money. I understand that you're tired. You know, we're all tired. And if you have a husband that can't take care of his kids for a couple of hours, 1 or 2 days a week, so that you can have financial independence, honey, we got a really bad problem. That's not something to flex or be proud about. The biggest reason why women don't leave abusive relationships is because they don't have anywhere to go. They don't have any money. So now they have to either play the ignorance is bliss game. They don't see anything that's happening because, they don't have any other options, so they kind of just have to accept what's going on. Or it's going to take them a really, really, really long time to piece together some money so that they can get out, sometimes even years. Back when I was married to my abusive ex-husband, I can honestly tell you, I would have left a lot sooner had I had a nest egg in the bank, had I had some money saved. A lot of the delay in my escape plan was the fact that I literally did not know what my kids and I were going to do. Things ultimately got so bad that I took a leap of faith, and my kids and I stayed in a women and children shelter for domestic violence. And long story short, everything wound up working out for us. but I would have left a lot quicker had I had some money in the bank. Now, for the stay-at-home wives and girlfriends, I would strictly advise against staying at home for any reason other than an illness, a disability, or you're taking care of someone with an illness or disability, or children. But, in one ear and out the other, whatever. So to you guys, please have money in the bank. Don't ever completely blindly follow after a man or anybody. This is your future. This is your livelihood, okay? And at least with the married person, she can go to court and possibly, and be lying and figuring out loopholes and stuff, she can possibly get some alimony. She can possibly keep that house. If you are just a stay-at-home girlfriend, you have no legal weight or access to any money or any property if that property is in his name. He can literally be like a store going out of business suddenly, and you wake up or come home and there is nothing but a few balls of lint on the floor, and there won't be anything you can do about it. I'm seeing a rise on social media of women posting videos, I'm a stay-at-home girlfriend, here's a day in the life, and I'm just so worried because these men can switch it up in no time. And even if it's not a matter of them abusing you or cheating on you and leaving you, what if they die? I used to work at a jewelry store, and this woman came in and told me how she was dating this guy and he got her a house and he got her a car, and then when he died, his family came and took all that shit. If anything, make sure stuff is in your name, or make sure at least that your name is on this stuff too, so it's legally binding at this point. And also, please just make sure that you have money saved in the bank on your own, enough for at least 3 to 6 months, bare minimum 3 to 6 months of expenses. So at the very least, if you need to stay in a hotel for a month, you can do that. Now, in general, so many stay-at-home moms over the years have told me, well, if my husband doesn't act right, then I'll simply just pick myself up by the bootstraps and do what I have to do. It's me you're talking to, and I need you to be fucking for real. As someone who has had to pick themselves up by the bootstraps, there is a few things that I can tell you. Number one, it's not some fun, inspirational pursuit of happiness type movie shit. It is horrifying to have to choose between groceries and your light bill. It is horrifying to have car troubles and you couldn't even afford the gas to put in the car in the first place, let alone any kind of repairs. It is horrifying to see that your kids are growing out of certain clothing items, but you don't have the money to replace those things. It is horrifying to need a job, but the job market is so competitive that several weeks or even months have passed by and you are begging and borrowing people to help you make it in the meantime. So while there's no doubt in my mind that you wouldn't be able to make it, women, we're going to do what we have to do to make sure our kids get what they need. I'm just saying that it's not fun at all. It's very stressful on you. It's very stressful on your children. And things are not going to be this, perfect ABC path where everything just perfectly falls into place. There are a lot of people who are homeless. There are a lot of people who get their kids taken away from them because they can't provide a stable home environment from this. This is serious, okay? And I need women to get out of La La Land. This is not a rom-com. There is no safety net unless you got parents with money who can swoop in and help you at the drop of a hat. We have to think smart. We have to protect ourselves. Don't give up your financial independence. And if you absolutely must, have money in the bank or work a part-time job a couple days a week. That's it.